I think throughout all of One Piece and possibly throughout all of anime and manga, I don't think there has been such a tough rivalry between two characters that you quite literally possibly cannot decide who's stronger, as both sides make so much sense for you to pick one side and say with a full heart that this person is stronger than the other one, that Mihawk is stronger than Shanks, or that Shanks is stronger than Mihawk. And I think quite possibly most people who pick a favorite out of the two of who would win, I think they mostly 90% sure that they choose it through who they like more, who's the character that they prefer more. Do they prefer the hero's mentor or Zoro's end goal? And Oda has boiled this spot for over 25 years from Mihawk's epic introduction into the series and our introduction to the 7 warlords of the sea, and Shanks' introduction to Shanks being revealed as a Yonko of the sea. Both sides are really strong, and today we will be discussing both sides to figure out who is truly the strongest and what makes sense story-wise. Firstly, let's begin with the Shanks argument. Starting off, you could just say that Shanks is a Yonko, while Mihawk was just a mere warlord, and although Shanks has lost the last duel between the two, Shanks has grown exponentially since the last fight that he can easily win the next fight against Mihawk. And you can support Shanks' argument by saying that Shanks stopped Alcaino through the war, and before that stopped Kaido from coming to Marineford. One shot a 3 billion berry man that has tanked a lot throughout Onigashima is a person that is likely the strongest in the verse right now, is one of Luffy's rivals right now to the One Piece, was in the Pirate King's crew, and is the successor to Roger in our day and age. So the Shanks argument is really strong, and you can go with this that he's actually the stronger out of the two right now. And no one would actually argue with that. He's strong, he is the today's Goldie Roger. He's really strong. Oda has never given him any signs of weakness. He's very strong. On the other hand, the Mihawk argument. Mihawk has the title of the world's strongest swordsman and has achieved something that nor Shanks, nor Whitebeard, nor Goldie Roger has achieved in this day and age, which is acquiring a black blade, something only sword god Ryuma has acquired. He has won against Shanks in the past. Why can't he win again if Shanks has grown exponentially? Well, he has also grown exponentially since then. The warlord title, well, as we know, Mihawk does not care of the title of a Yonko, and he does not have a crew. He just took the warlord title so that he doesn't have to deal with the headache of the Marines. He has not shown any named attacks, so maybe Oda's saving the best for last. So, seeing Mihawk's side, it's also really strong. You can support either side and no one would actually argue it, as both sides are really strong. But thinking about it, Mihawk has to be the strongest, even though Shanks is mad powerful and quite possibly has one of the best feats in the verse. And yes, Mihawk in the last chapter just said that why should I fight Straw Hat, Blackbeard and Red-Haired? But I think you misinterpret this question. Mihawk does not have any reason to fight them. Like, why would Mihawk fight them? Mihawk is not interested in the One Piece. Mihawk is only interested in challenging other swordsmen. Mihawk will 100% have Conqueror's Haki and Advanced Conqueror's Haki. Mihawk, just like I said on his side, he achieved a Black Blade, something the Pirate King has not achieved. Nor the world's strongest man, nor Shanks. And when you think about it, if Shanks is truly the world's strongest swordsman, but he has never challenged Mihawk to another sword fight to prove his worth, then Zoro's whole dream is pointless, because his goal is pointless. Then if Shanks is obviously stronger than Mihawk, then Zoro's dream is pointless. So Mihawk has to be the stronger opponent so that it could validate Zoro's dream and not make light of it, as if there was obviously a stronger swordsman, then this should have been Zoro's goal from the beginning. However, it isn't. From the beginning of the story, Oda has stated that Mihawk is the strongest swordsman alive, and Shanks is a swordsman. And I don't think throughout the fights they weren't using haki and pure swordsmanship, because that would be really weird if they didn't. And would that mean that Mihawk and Zoro, when they fight again, will they not use haki throughout the fights and just swordsmanship? And the whole argument that I hear about Shanks and Roger not being swordsmen makes zero sense to me. As why haven't we ever seen Shanks or Roger ever use anything but a sword to attack? It's not like King, for example, who uses his devil fruit and his whole body to attack with kicks and fists. No, their first means of attack is pulling out their sword and fighting. So both of them are 100% swordsmen. So the more you think about it, the more that you should believe that Mihawk has to be stronger in order to validate Zoro's dream. As because if he defeated Mihawk and Shanks is alive and didn't die, then it would devaluate Zoro's dream. And if Shanks dies, it also would devaluate Zoro's dream, as there was a stronger swordsman, however he died before Zoro could even challenge him. So he has to compete with the weaker opponent. So the more I think about it, the more I believe that Mihawk has to be the stronger out of the two. So as much as I love Shanks and I believe that he's mad powerful, and this video is not to devaluate him, I think the proper answer has to be that Mihawk is stronger. So overall, this rivalry is one of the most well-crafted rivalries throughout of all of anime and manga. However, I believe that I have found the truth to who is stronger. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot. And if you want to join my Patreon, the link is in the description below. So this is Imuu, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!